this city of night, in this city of millions, there are countless stories. This is one of two lovers who shared a bond that changed their lives forever. It is my story. Her compassion opened my heart to a world where goodness and truth were stronger than hate or fear. Then, one day, she was taken from me by the forces of evil she had battled so bravely. And now, alone with her memory, yet armed with her courage, I have sworn to fight those who would kill, or harm, or destroy, in the hope that one day I will find what all men seek to find, my destiny.
Well, the forensics came through. Ashes are definitely human remains.
All right, let's hit all the city mortuaries. Work up a list.
Joe, the lab says the cremation took place between 20 and 30 years ago. I mean, we can start looking at the reports, but it's gonna take time.
Jimmy, we don't have time. What else?
You're lucky you got that. Ashes don't tell you much. What's the Bureau say?
They ran a computer check. No similar crimes anywhere in the United States. As far as they know, our guy's an original.
Sentinel's calling him the Ash Man.
Look, people, we've got to do better than this. Our guy kills every Thursday at 10 o'clock. And until we get a beat on him, there's not a damn thing we can do to stop it. There's got to be something we're overlooking, some minor detail, any clue to this guy's pattern.
What if there is no pattern?
Then we don't have a prayer of catching him. And I don't want to hear that, Jimmy. I don't even want to think it.
Look, Joe, I know it stinks, but there's no connection between the victims. None.
There is a connection.
Coming! Who is it?
Gregory.
Do I know you?
You used to.
My lord, you're Gregory Coyle, aren't you?
This guy's compulsive. His whole life is pattern, order, routine. Kills once a week, same day, same time, uses the same ashes to paint the faces. Now, whose ashes? You tell me. You tell me that, I'll tell you the connection. This is not random killing. It's retribution.
For what?
Something that happened 20 years ago.
Yeah, maybe, Jimmy.
Look, I'm not buying this, Joe. This isn't police work, this is guesswork.
There's a connection, Jimmy. You're just not seeing it.
I don't see it because it doesn't exist. Deborah White lived in a high-rise in Yorkville. Winston Burke had a grungy walk-up on the Lower East Side. He lived off his Social Security. She has a 6-figure income. He's a native New Yorker. She moved here from Dubuque. As far as we know, they never met. We can't find a single person who knew them both.
One person knew them both, Jimmy. The killer knew them both.
Sorry, I don't mean to stare. It's just been so long.
I look just like him, don't I?
Yeah. Come in, Gregory. Please come in. Your dad was a good man. Dad was a fine man. It's terrible what happened.
Terrible.
I still got this bum leg. Can't go below no more. Not since that night. After, it was like I could feel all that weight over my head, just pressing down. But I guess I'm the lucky one, huh? Why don't you come on in the back with me and you can catch me up on your life. Tell me where you've been and what you've been doing. It's been, 20, 25 years?
There's nothing more you can do. Your helpers have been alerted. They'll be safe.
Will they? Some of them are elderly, poor, and so vulnerable. This city of yours. If only this wasn't happening now.
Well, if this wasn't happening, it'd be something else. It's never been easy, Jacob. Above or below, life seldom is.
I suppose you're right.
Well, of course I'm right. I'll tell you what, it's such a lovely day. Why don't we go for a walk out there in the park, hmm?
Yes. I'd like that. I find it extraordinary, to find these parks right in the...
It's a frisbee.
It's a what?
A frisbee.
Oh, yes, of course. I knew that at once.
You can touch it.
I won't be attacked by Martians, will I?
Not today.
Yeah, it won't go. Oh, is that yours? Here you are.
You see? Some things we do better up top.
Oh, I don't know. You ought to see our children skipping subway tiles across the mirror pool.
Vincent. Kipling. I remember how much you and Devin used to love these stories.
Mowgli, Rikki Tikki Tavi, the elephant's child. They were like friends, Mary. And then one day I stopped visiting, put them away. I suppose I thought I was too old for children's books.
Why are children always in such a rush to grow up, Vincent?
It's all right, though. Whatever I've lost along the way, I'll find again. With him. We think we've left the high and far-off times behind us, but they're never far. They're always just around the corner. But you didn't come here to talk about Kipling. What's wrong, Mary?
It's nothing. You have enough to worry about.
Let me help you, please, Mary. His father, isn't it? You miss him.
More than I should.
Please.
When I first came below, I was so confused, lost. Father helped me find myself. Helped me make a new life. He was strong. Wise. He was a very charming man.
And you fell in love with him.
Father belonged to all of us, and it seemed selfish to want him for myself. Besides, there was a memory standing between us.
Margaret.
I didn't know her name, not then. Father never spoke of his life above, but I could see her in his eyes. She left him, but he never stopped loving her. So I just accepted the way things were. And I told myself that he would never be able to love anyone the way he loved Margaret.
And then Jessica came back into his life.
I made a terrible mistake. And now
There's been another killing.
I'm so sorry.
As soon as they brought your message, I knew. Who was it?
His name is Raymond Ensign.
Raymond Ensign? Diana, there is no helper by that name.
His face was smeared with ash, just like the others. There's got to be a connection, Vincent.
I know all of our helpers.
This is a black man. He's over 50. Worked at the public library. He walked with a limp. The coroner said that it was about 25 years ago that he had his leg crushed.
Wait. There was a black man. Father used to take me to visit him in the hospital chamber. Sometimes we took turns reading to him. He was afraid to go to sleep.
Why?
He had nightmares. He was involved in a terrible accident, a cave-in. The dreams made him relive it. Finally, he went back up top. We lost all ties with him. Diana. Winston and Deborah were also caught in that same tunnel collapse.
Were there any others?
A man was killed. I didn't know him. His name was Nathan. Nathan Coyle.
What about his body? Was he cremated?
Nathan had a son. His name was Gregory. He was 7 years old. After his father died, he ran away. We never found him.
Yeah, well, he just found you. If it is Gregory, the other helpers are safe. This guy's been working down a list and he just ran out of names. You sure there was only 4?
Yes.
At least the killing's over.
He was released 2 months ago.
Do you have an address?
Yeah, it's Dr. Nyhart. I need a current address on Gregory Coyle. Yeah, C isn't crazy. Thanks.
So why was this guy released?
Because he was functional.
What does that mean, functional?
Competent enough to be self-sufficient. That's what it says here.
But you didn't think so.
Gregory was a patient in this hospital for 26 years. He was released because of federal budgetary cutbacks, period.
Do you consider him dangerous?
Maybe. I don't know. Frankly, I think he's more of a threat to himself than anything else.
Suicidal?
This is a man who lost his father at a very young age. he never had the chance to legitimately grieve that loss. How that pain is going to manifest itself now that he's on his own, I can't tell you.
Did he talk about his father?
Everything is in the file.
In the file, which I can't get to unless I get a subpoena, correct?
Sorry. But I imagine you won't have any trouble getting it. Excuse me. Yeah. Great. Thank you. Here's the address. I hope I was able to be of help.
Very much. Thank you.
Good morning.
Jacob.
You look very beautiful.
Please.
No, I mean it.
What's the matter? Didn't you sleep?
No, I'm afraid not.
You just can't let go. Oh, Jacob, I do understand. I mean, the world below has been your home for so many years. You can't expect it to go out of your thoughts so easily.
No, it's not the place. It's the time. Maybe when all this is resolved, if you want to, we can start again. But until then, until I'm sure our helpers are safe, I must go back.
Jacob, I do want you to be happy. You know that, don't you?
Yes, I know that.
And promise me something.
Of course.
Be careful.
Hello? Anyone there?
All right, who's there?
His hand moved.
His hand? Who are you?
Gregory. His hand moved.
Gregory. Do I know you?
Yes.
Oh, Vincent. He's so beautiful.
He looks so much like Catherine.
He's got your eyes, though. You want to hold him? No, I don't know how. Oh.
Vincent, come quickly.
What's wrong?
A call for help over the pipes. Urgent.
Who sent it?
Don't know. The message broke off. No one's reported an intruder, but...
Go ahead, we'll look after him for you.
Show me the place, Pascal. What are you doing?
I'm making it right. Now, walk. Walk.
Dear God, you're Nathan's boy.
Yes. Walk.
Please, Gregory.
Shut up.
I can't climb so fast.
Shut up and climb.
Your father, he helped us build this world. And when he died, we all lost part of ourselves.
Climb.
Please, Gregory.
Just climb.
Blood. Thought the danger was over. I was wrong. Go back to the pipe chamber, Pascal. Tell William to gather all the others in the Great Hall. Alert all the sentries.
I'll have to warn the helpers, too. I'll put out the call.
Good.
What's happening, Vincent? Who's doing this?
A boy. A lost boy. Someone from our past.
I don't remember.
No, but he does.
Where are you, Gregory? You finished your work? And you straightened everything up for Nathan, so... When are you coming home? You're not coming home. It's over and you're tired, but you're not coming home. Okay, where are the ashes? Where are the ashes? You took them. Why? You took them. Why did you need them? It's over. Who are the ashes for?
Gregory, please. You don't understand. Your father's death was a tragic accident. Nathan was a good man, a brave man. You see, Gregory, there was a gas seepage, and many of our children were sick.
You made him come here!
He volunteered. Without him, we might never have found the gas leak. He saved many lives, Gregory.
You let him die!
It was too late. He was already dead.
His hand moved!
Help my daddy! Help him!
Jason, get Gregory out of here. Quickly!
Help him! Help my daddy!
I'm sorry, Gregory. Your father is gone.
No, he isn't! The sun moved! Help him! Somebody! Please! Help him!
hand moved.
Gregory, will you listen to me? No one abandoned your father. He was dead. His chest was crushed.
His hand moved. I saw it.
What you saw was a muscle spasm. It's not uncommon. It doesn't mean anything.
Quiet. No more words.
Your father was dead, Gregory. I couldn't do anything about it then, and you can't do anything about it now. Please, Gregory. You must let go of your father. Don't you see? You have to let his memory rest. Gregory, please, what are you doing? For God's sake, Gregory, let me help you. Please, don't do this.
Who's there?
Jacob? Jacob?
It's me, Fred.
Vincent.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Jessica. I need to speak with Father. It's urgent.
Oh, Jacob left here hours ago. He's below. Isn't he?
There was a call for help.
Oh, my God.
I must go, Jessica.
Find him, please.
Gregory, please, don't do this. Don't do this. Gregory! Stop it, please. Please, Gregory. For God's sake, let me out of here. Gregory, come back to the trouble. We'll help you.
You can move your hands now. No one will help you.
Please, please, help. For God's sake, Gregory, you're making a mistake. Gregory! Gregory!
Gregory?
Not for long.
What are you doing?
I made it right. I made it all right again.
Are those your father's ashes?
Did you know my father?
Yes, he was a very brave man.
His hand moved. But I made it right. I made it all right again.
Gregory, move back from the edge.
No! Gregory, pull up! Gregory, pull up! can't hold on. Give me your other arm. Give me your other arm. Gregory!
He said that it was all right now. That he had made it all right.
That could mean anything. Are you sure he was talking about Father?
It had to be Father who sent out the call for help. We've accounted for everyone else.
But Jacob left hours ago.
Maybe Father got away from him somehow. Maybe he's lying somewhere. Hurt, bleeding, maybe unconscious.
Gregory was ready to die when I found him. That meant it was finished. He couldn't have left it unfinished. He couldn't.
I don't believe it. How can we? What will we do without him? He's always been there.
Father is not dead. He's alive someplace. If he was dead, I would know it.
But then where is he? Why hasn't he answered our calls?
Gregory is a compulsive personality. Once he sets his mind to do something, he has to finish it, even if it's only in his own mind. Now, how did he make it all right? The body wasn't there. There was no body. Father wasn't with him. An eye for an eye. Where did the accident happen? Where did Gregory's father die?
It was under the river, past the old landfill.
Do you know exactly where it was?
Those tunnels have been sealed for years. We'd have to find the exact location in Father's maps. Why?
Because that's what made it all right. He buried him.
Thank God you're all right.
Mary.
Father.
I don't believe it. We're gonna downgrade this?
No, I want to catch this guy and bring him to trial. I didn't make the call.
I don't see you fighting it.
No, and you're not going to either, Jimmy. It's the right call. We need the manpower on other cases.
The Ash Man is still out there.
Maybe, maybe not. It's been 3 weeks, Jimmy, 3 Thursdays without one new painted corpse.
So maybe he's got the flu, maybe he's on vacation. All I know is he is a murder spree waiting to happen.
No. It's over.
Oh, great. The Oracle has spoken. We could call off the hounds. What, did your Ouija board tell you it was safe or what?
It's not a joke, Jimmy.
What would you call it?
I'd call it imagination. Look, if all you're willing to see is what you've seen before, you're gonna miss half of what's going on. See, that's the difference between you and me.
Difference? I don't see any difference, Bennett. Seems to me we both struck out on this one.
He's wrong, isn't he?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're not gonna make this any easier for me, are you?
Nothing's ever easy in life, Joe.
The killings are over. You know that, don't you?
I guess.
No, you don't guess. You know. How is it you know, Diana? How do you know?
Ouija board.
I had forgotten what a nurturing world you've built.
Nurturing for some.
How for you.
Yes.
It is your world, Jacob. You belong there. And I don't think you'll ever leave it.
I do love you, Jessica. You know that, don't you?
Oh, and I love you, Jacob. But when you love someone, you really want them to be happy. And your happiness is down there.
And yours?
Up here. Somewhere. Oh, don't worry about it, Jacob. I'll find it.
Where will you go?
The Sea of Cortez. The gray whales are migrating.
Yes, of course, the gray whales.
Every winter, the gray whale leaves the Arctic waters of Alaska and swims the length of this continent to procreate off the Mexican coast.
Procreate. Of course, you'll be there to take photographs.
You bet.
I thought so. He's a resilient animal. The old gray whale.
Not so old.
Maybe not.
Goodbye, Jacob.
Goodbye, Jessica.
Every time I look at him, a miracle fills me anew.
Oh, he is beautiful.
I've looked in his eyes 1,000 times. Why does his power never diminish?
You can never run out of hope for a newborn child.
Sometimes, in my nightmares, I relive what happened. The loss, the violence, all the pain, all that I put us both through. But then in an instant it vanishes, carried off by his waking cries.
He can make it all right.
Nothing can make all of it right. Diana, you've done so much for both of us. Why?
It's funny. When it was happening, I never even questioned it. I don't know, Vincent. You make everything so possible. I couldn't help but want to help you.
Jacob is not my only blessing.
You're thinking of Catherine.
Always. And I'm thinking of you.
Sometimes I wonder how all this can be happening and whether I even belong here or not. Your world is... I don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow will come, Diana. We can only live each day as it comes to us, with its pains and joys, and all of its gifts.
Could I hold him?